some of surround of people of me, like they are not still figuring out to start with Web3 or not. What is Web3? Can you just simplify for us what is Web3 in just one or two lines?
Okay. Um, Here is the simplicity. Web one, there has been evolution of web, just as the evolution of education in the past. You know, in the past we have abacus. Through abacus, we make some little arithmetics, and from that it's upgraded, and people started using calculator. People started using this digital calculator, and from digital calculator, people progressed to using laptops. That in that kind of progression, so also Web one, Web two, Web three. Web one is a time, the starting phase of the internet, where only the user just publish information, where only the user publish information, and what we just do in that time of web is just to consume content. You cannot contribute. However, and during web one, they just post it into their website. You only read, you cannot comment. But in web two, the era of social media platforms, yeah, that's the era that opened up web two with the help of Mark Zuckerberg, setting up Facebook, setting up
Yeah,
Instagram, this and that. People are able to read the content of some creators, and they are able to comment. They are able to read and comment. For example, if you go to some blog, good or bad,
yeah,
so it gives us access to read and comment. But however, there are two major things that are missing in Web 2. There's nothing like ownership, and there's nothing like decentralization. Ownership and decentralization is missing, because in this is what Web3 is now bringing. Web3 now offers people opportunity that you don't just create content, you can also monetize your content. And also, for users, they don't just feed on the content, they have the ability to say, this is the kind of content I'm going to feed on, and they can also get rewarded. However, okay, let me just use a simple platform that is doing something similar to what the future of Web3 will be doing. For example, Twitter. Twitter, for example, though Twitter is a Web2 platform, but is making use of the glimpse of what we should expect in the world of Web3. For example, now, Twitter now reward creators. If they have 50 million impressions, they reward them with sharing the revenue, sharing ads revenue now. But
yeah,
ownership is still missing. Ownership is still missing. You cannot completely own your Twitter account. Everything is subjected to the ultimate power of Elon Musk.
I agree.
He can ban he can ban your Twitter account today. Just for example, like Kanye West and some other people that they don't have
Yeah,
access to Twitter and other platforms again. And that's what Web3 is bringing out. Web3 is bringing about equalization of opportunity. Equalization of opportunity, whether you are in India, you're in Nigeria, any part of the world, you will have access, equal access to what people all over the world have equal access to. And that is the opportunity in Web3. And I will talk a little bit about this in Web3 jobs. For example, in the time past, it is only people in New York that can have access to jobs in New York. But right now, with the opportunity of Web3, people can work remotely and
yeah,
contribute to the global economy. They can work remotely and contribute to the global economy. And also in the times of content monetization, people can now monetize their content. They can now monetize their content and own it. For example, centralization in Web 2. Web 2 is governed by a centralized body that can determine the future of your account, the future of what happens to you, the future of your the future is in your hands. Through your wallet, you determine everything. You determine everything through your wallet. You can do and undo. You are a boss of your own. So
Understood.
those are the opportunities Web3 is bringing. Is bringing decentralization and monetization. You'll be able to monetize your content and also be able to have the power to decentralization, that you are not just cut off. For example, there are some blogs you can't read if you're not in America. They'll tell you are restricted. But in Web3, all these opportunities are coming without restriction. Web3 is a floodgate that allows everyone to have equalization of opportunity.
Yeah,
So that's
understood.
what
Yeah, yeah.
Web3 is bringing up.
Yeah. Like, thanks for brief introduction that you give to Web3. So just I'm trying to just simplify Web3. Just like in Web1 phase, there is a Wikipedia page where you just to read that page, you can do anything with that. You can't comment, you can't share anything. And in Web2, we have Facebook, Instagram, like where you can comment, where you can like the post, you can share story with others. But you are not owning your data. Some company that owning a data of your account, if you just did some wrong practices with your thing, so like your account will be banned. And in Web3, like you're owning your data, you can monetize your content. So Web3 is bringing a more opportunities in the market. So that's great to hear. And like you are in a Web3 space, so I want to know if I'm complete beginner in Web3 and just I want to start with Web3 learning. Where should I start learning? Is there any platform which provides some courses or some
Yes,
technical blogs? Like suggest
sure.
something.
Yes. One of the things I like in Web3 is that a lot of big Web3 brands, they've seen that education is the bedrock of adoption. The bedrock of adoption is education. So there are several platforms that are giving people opportunity to learn about Web3 almost for free. I started out my journey into the crypto space, into Web3 through Binance Academy. Then
That's
as a crypto writer, Binance Academy is a place that is free to consume Web3 content, Web3 blog posts. And also, if you want to dive into the area of development, Alchemy is there. Alchemy University. Alchemy University is free. Alchemy resources are free. And also Moralis. Moralis, they are building integration of dApps. They are also releasing a
okay.
lot of educational materials. And also Patrick Collins for Solidity, for people who are lovers of Solidity, they want to build in the back end. Patrick Collins videos are there on YouTube. So a lot of opportunities are there to learn for free. All it takes now in the world of Web3 is not $250,000 of $250,000 of tuition fee. All it needs is a laptop or a phone with internet connection and a willingness to learn.
Yeah, like completely, like I completely agree with this point. If like someone have a system and active internet connection, he can learn anything in the current scenario. You don't need to pay a bunch of money to the people who are selling courses online. So yeah, like completely agree with that point. And the next thing that I want to ask you, like assume I learn some specific skills in Web3 and thus I'm trying to get a job, my first job in a tech. So like where I can apply and what are the practices that I follow? Like I reach out to through LinkedIn, cold emailing, or what are the things that you uh, like give us a point to get the first tech
Okay.
job in Web3?
Okay. There are many ways to get jobs in Web3, and I've been teaching people that the first and uh, the most tedious way is to apply through job boards. For
Job
example,
boards.
crypto
Okay.
job list, yeah, Web3 creator career, this and that. But all these platforms, they are not really good for newbies. They are not
Okay.
really good for newbies because newbies can't get job there. That's just the pure truth. That's just the pure truth. Is they only screened and only people with a very advanced knowledge and a career achievement make it to the hiring stage. But however, there are simple ways. There are three simple ways to get jobs in Web3 right now. Is either one goes to Upwork or Fiverr,
Okay.
Upwork
Thanks.
or Fiverr to set up their profile. A lot of people are hiring through Upwork and Fiverr right now. A lot, a lot. The second thing is to build a good LinkedIn profile,
Yeah.
a good LinkedIn profile, and a good Twitter profile. Either of the two. Then pick the type of company you would like to message. Pick the kind of company you would like to work with. But as you are talking that I should focus on newbies, newbies should focus on people that have 15 or less members, 15 or less staffs. Company with 15 or less staffs, they easily hire and respond to messages. Unlike a newbie messaging Cointelegraph, Moralis, Alchemy, Quick Note, they won't respond very fast because they need people of higher track record.
Yeah.
But
Experienced people.
Yeah, but if a person is just starting out, build a good LinkedIn profile, Twitter profile, begins to post content that are educational and authoritative. Brand yourself as an authority in whatsoever field you are in, maybe as a UI UX designer or as a Solidity developer or as a writer. Just brand yourself. Look for the kind of company you want to work with. I tell people if they craft out if they craft out a list of, let's say, 100 small and medium companies on LinkedIn, and they connect with their HRs. No, they connect with founders directly and CMOs. HRs, they are just a kind of stress on their own. They will stress one's life.
Yeah.
Connect with founders and because I'm just going to say the pure truth raw. So connect with founders and CMOs and just sell yourself. This is what I can do. And these are the little results that I've done in the past. For example, let me use writer as an example. As a writer, I have two or three case study in your portfolio that are very good that you can show forth to people. So once you have a good portfolio, you can show to people. Notice and also notice loopholes in their business or in their company, and offer a way to resolve it. For example, if you're a writer, they don't have a good, nice blog post. Recommend that having a good blog post, portray them as an authority in their brand, and you can help them out with this and that. So if you get out 100 companies on LinkedIn and you fire your shots to 100, to those 100, at least 5 or 7 will give you a welcome back message, and you might close, let's say, 3 or 4 of the deals.
Like the great point that you mentioned is the building a LinkedIn profile and having a strong portfolio. That helps a lot, I believe. And another thing is like technical writing is also a good part. If you are a developer, it's great to have a developer blogs. And like this, the next question that I trying to figure out is content creation really help to get job in throughout the journey, and how important the part of content creation in a developer life. Like everyone should be create content on in terms of text or videos, or like better at coding would be enough. Or what are your opinions on
Please, can you come again with your question so I
that?
can
Yeah,
understand it
like
very well?
I simplify. Is content creation is really help to get first job in Web3?
Okay, if I get you, is content creation easy to get
Yeah,
a job in Web3?
yeah, it's helpful or
Sure,
not?
sure, sure, sure.
Okay,
It's a very easy way to penetrate into Web3. A lot of these DeFi projects coming up, NFT projects coming up, they don't have a good content and they are looking for creators. And
okay,
most of them, they are small and medium. They are looking for upcoming creators because They can't hire big charts like Ganesh,
No,
my
man.
guy. So they look for upcoming creators.
Okay, that's great to hear. Like a lot of people creating content, but they are more focusing on content, not to learning code and not to problem solving. So that's my point of view. Just focus on code and create a content from your learning. That really helpful in my terms. And the last question that I want to ask you, like how you maintain your physical health. Like I see John and you have a good physics. How you maintain your physical health as a developer? Because it's difficult. A lot of people find difficulty to maintain health. And John, you maintain very well. Like how? What are the secrets behind that? Like, is there anything that you follow? You both people.
Uh, the, the the thing is just all about priority. You know,
Okay.
I've met a lot of developers that I don't like their structures, and I think I can be better. So that's why I just put out more time. All these things doesn't take much time. Just 30 minutes a day can make a difference, and going out for gym just twice in a week is cool. But a lot of people, we should learn these habits. The internet, the social media should not control our life. We should be the one controlling it. Because have a mind that, oh, no, I'm going to gym today, and just be consistent with it. So it's about setting priority. That's just the pure facts there.
Yeah. Like, and that's how you maintain your health. Okay.
Okay.
And the next thing that I want to know, like you and your friend, like attending the conferences and session in the Web3 space. So if I am new to all the development and Web3, that will be help me to attend conferences and networking with other people that help to get job or not.
Okay. Attending conferences helps if these following steps are done. For example, if I want to attend any conference, I will plan ahead. Who are those people I want to meet there? Who are those connections I want to meet there? I set that plan already. If anyone goes to a Web3 conference without having plan of who to meet, it will not be much fruitful like that. So I maximize those times, who to meet, and during breakout sections, during break sections, I reach out to people. We talk, and we just share contacts, and later, and later we we follow up on each other. So following up
Okay.
after 2 3 days helps in creating a lasting connection that results into jobs.
Yeah, like that really helpful. And that I believe if you attend the conferences and talks and connect with the people, like I connected with you on a Twitter and physical conferences, so that will help you too in terms of networking, getting a job, and just connecting with the founders. So yeah, that's it from my side. This is my questions on Web3 job market. And thanks for sharing your valuable time, Victor, with us. Thanks for answering all
You're,
the
you're,
questions.
welcome, you're welcome, Ganesh. I'm so grateful for
Yeah,
granting me the opportunity.
yeah. Thank you.